Hey guys, this is Mandy, or Mandy Revised, or Mandy Revised Army Wife, whatever you want to call me. Anyway, I am calling you. I'm not calling anybody, really. Oh, it's been a long week. Anyway, I haven't made an update in a while, and I think I am on week maybe like 14 or something like that. I really don't even know. Um, this is a very late post WSFA update. I flew to Nashville from Raleigh, Durham. I had to drop off my daughter with my mother to have childcare since my husband is military, and that was the only way I was able to go. But it was great. It was a direct flight. It was awesome. I got to meet a lot of people that I have been wanting to meet. I may have, corresponded with them through Facebook or even text messaging or whatnot, or met them through a hangout with other WLS people. And it was a great time. I actually had a really good conversation with Carney Wilson one morning, and she made me laugh so hard I about peed my pants. I mean, the realness in this woman is just insane. And she is just like the rest of us, and the things that she was saying I couldn't believe was coming out of her mouth. But anyway, that's for another day. Just to give you a little bit of update, I weighed in last Thursday. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Friday. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I weighed in at 191.8. I think that may be like 6 pounds down from the last time I did a video. I'm losing maybe a pound a week. That's fine. I'm totally good with that. I'm still in therapy. I actually had to do a therapy session today on the phone because I scheduled a session not remembering that I was going to be out of town again because my nephew is graduating from high school on Thursday. And she told me that I have issues with being in control and I'm a control freak. No shit. I was single for 35 years of my life. I've owned 2 businesses. I'm used to being my own boss and making my own decisions and being in control of everything that I do right or everything I do wrong. But some things have happened that were not in my control that has shown my true colors and how angry and upset I can get. Let's just put it that way. And then other things can happen to me and I'm perfectly okay. Like I got a flat tire 3 hours into my drive yesterday, but I was in control because I was driving the vehicle. I had food and drinks in my car for me and my 2.5-year-old daughter. I had roadside assistance. I was in control of that. When things are not in my control, that's when I lose my shit. So, anyway, we're going to work on that. Also, if you haven't seen the video that Clusie posted on, it starts off like a couple days before and then it just hits up all of the majority of WSFA fun. You should really watch it because it's funny to go back and see yourself. And there's a lot of us that are in that video. It's just funny. And then also, I'm just going to throw this out there. Yes, I sell Thrive. No, I do not promote it on my WLS Mandy Revised Facebook page. But because she talked about it so much, I've been getting a lot of messages. So, if you're interested in Thrive, just let me know, and I will hook you up with my website link, answer questions, explain to you what it is. But I'm just going to leave it at that. It's really great products, and I love them dearly. So, with that being said, I had a great time at WSFA. I am in the process of trying to figure out if I can go to OH. I'm really trying to go. It's going to depend on a few things, like my husband's schedule, Thrive events, because I'm actually flying to San Francisco in June. I want a trip with my Thrive business to go there for free. And they're getting ready to announce the next lifestyle getaway and what the qualifications for are at, and it may be sometime around that same time, so I'm just going to have to wait and see what that is. But as of right now, it will line up really well with my work schedule for doing hair, so hopefully it'll work out for me. And then the WSFA for next year is going to be in Portland, if you don't already know that. And there's a lot of talks that Kirk is going to try to put together a Alaskan cruise for right after WSFA next year. Now, if that happens, I'm going to have to pick either go to WSFA or go on the cruise. And for me, that's going to be a no-brainer. I'm going to go on the cruise, and I'm going to really try hard to talk my husband into it. My husband is not into the YouTube and WLS community as I am. He just doesn't understand it. He supports me, but he just doesn't get it. And I feel like if I can present this to him in a way that, hey, this is something you've always wanted to do, we can do it together. Yes, there's going to be some of my friends on there. That'll give him an opportunity to have one-on-one time with some of those people. And honestly, I had a really good conversation with John O'Warwick, which is Tanya, VSG 2011, Tanya's husband, about the relationship between him and his wife. He's not a WLSer, but she was so involved in the community, blah, blah, blah. And he helped me kind of make me understand his point of view. And then also, I had a really good conversation with Lisa, who is Sherry Bear's significant other. Lisa is a WLS patient, but she doesn't participate in the community in the same way that I do or Sherry does. But she gave me some really good insight from a partner's perspective. Like when Sherry was getting ready to go through making her decisions, doing her research, how as an outsider not being in this community, it made her feel as a partner. Which when she was telling me some of the stuff, it really made sense to me, and it really made me feel bad. So that I'm working on as well. So if that does come through, I will be on the cruise and not do WSFA next year. I just have to choose to. I wouldn't be able to be gone that long. So with that being said, also I had a really good conversation with Takesha, Positive Girl, Nikki, whatever you want to call her. I met her actually a year and a half ago, December, in Nashville, when we did a mini meet and greet, and I was pre-op to my VSG, and I was not in a really good place, and she had a really good conversation with me, and she was like, you are a totally different person. And I really do feel like it. And something else I'm working on in my therapy is, and it's kind of twisted, but in my mind, what I look like now is how I've always felt like I looked, regardless if I was 250 pounds or what I am now at 190 whatever. This is how I've always felt like I looked. And as twisted as that is, when I go back and see pictures, it just blows my mind. Like, I was totally delusional. So that was interesting. And I just had fun, y'all. I shook my booty that first night we went out. I was shaking my thing all across that dance floor, and I had so much fun. And I totally encourage any of you guys who are out there to go to a meet and greet, whether it's a big one or a small one. Put yourself out there. I talked to a group of ladies the very last night, late night, and they said they didn't feel included. They didn't know what was going on. And you know what? I can totally understand that. But you also have to kind of engage yourself a little bit more with the people in the community. Yes, you two people do know each other, but we're just as weird as everybody else. I mean, there were several people I'd be like, I know you don't know who I am. And they were like, yeah, I do. And I was like, really? What? Huh? Even if you're not in the YouTube community, we like to meet other people. Yes, it's uncomfortable if somebody knows you and you don't know them, but we all are still connected for the same reason. So just, think about it. Even if it's a small meet and greet in your area, I would encourage you to do it. And with that being said, I'm going to sign off, and I guess I will see you guys in a few weeks. And again, if you want any more information about Thrive or Lavelle, leave your email below, or if you're on Facebook, you can find me, Mandy Revised. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.